pal. Great to see ya. Come on, Cass. I believe in ya. Yo, what is up there, guys? The Wiz back at it again, continuing on the countdown to the series finale of Rapunzel's Tangled adventure. So let's get right to it. Today, I thought we'd talk about Cassandra and what could be her fate at the end of the show. Last we saw of Cassandra, she had officially accepted her role as the bad guy and had taken over Corona. Now, it's kind of hard to see her get a happy ending after everything that has transpired. I mean, obviously a lot of it isn't her fault because we have Zantiri messing everything up for Cassandra, taking advantage of her anger and frustration, sinking her into an even darker abyss. But at the same time, even though Cassandra is fully aware that the Ghost Girl is actually Zantiri, she is still clinging to being the bad guy. I will say that the similarities between her and Gothel, aside from looking alike, are very, very similar. I mean, the sentence when she said, "Fine, you want me to be the bad guy? Now I'm the bad guy." Like, oh my god, the torch has been passed down. You know what they say, like mother, like daughter. They both have this kind of selfish attitude. I can't really think of another word for it, but when you look at it, Cassandra wanted her destiny, right, so badly that she was willing to go ahead and destroy everything she had built, her friendship, family, all of that, just to go ahead and get her destiny. And she somehow found justice in what she was doing. It's like, okay, no, I'm not really a bad guy, I'm just kind of doing my thing over here. It's my destiny, it's what I wanted. And if you go ahead and look at Mother Gothel, she wanted you for all eternity and saw justice in taking Rapunzel for her own selfish need to go ahead and keep her young. And in that process, she completely destroyed a family. Like, the mother and father were in a big state of depression for a very long time. But then again, we were very close to saving Cassandra a lot of times, but Zantiri just went ahead and messed it up. Some people would argue that Cassandra shouldn't even be redeemed at this point. Her actions, manipulated or not, are technically still her own, and Cass has put Rapunzel in a couple of near-death situations that if it wasn't for the plot, and by plot I mean you're a hero Pascal, Rapunzel would have actually died. I'm like, think about that. That's some pretty deep stuff over there. Now, once again, let us not forget that this show all leads up to the wedding of Rapunzel and Eugene, and Cassandra was nowhere to be seen. Not to mention, while yes, it was technically their wedding day, you would think that Rapunzel would still be somewhat sad about not having Cassandra there. Now, obviously, the reason why Cassandra wasn't there is simply because she wasn't created. But we gotta think of where else could Cassandra possibly be to not attend her best friend's wedding. So here are a couple ideas I can think of as to what could have possibly happened to your girl Cassandra at the end. So theory number one, I think this is a pretty common theory out there, but it is the one that Cassandra will be the new captain of the Royal Guards, and as such she might be guarding the palace or something. After all, impressing her father and wanting to join the guards was always a big thing for Cassandra. This whole lady in waiting thing was never her shtick, but after everything she has been through, I feel like going from an awesome, I don't even know what to call it, but moonstone power wielding character to just going to be a guard, I don't know, I feel like she could be doing a lot more. But moving on to theory number two, they save the day, this and that, and Cassandra ends up going on her own journey. I mean, after being tossed aside by Gothel and manipulated by Zantiri, your girl could use a break. Having restored her friendship with Rapunzel, she sets out to find a new destiny, or perhaps maybe she'll leave for a completely different reason, possibly guilt, where she is forgiven by everyone, but she can't forgive herself for her actions. And at the end of the day, once again, technically all her actions were her own. She wasn't being mind controlled or anything, so she decides to leave on a journey of self-discovery. But everyone knows that she's technically fine, so that isn't a possibility. But moving on to theory number three, and this one scares me personally, of course, that is Cassandra makes the sacrifice play. Now, this could work a couple different ways. One, in order to stop Zantiri, she ultimately just sacrifices herself. Number two, she goes out along with Zantiri, ending her story as just another villain. Personally, I really wouldn't like that. But number three over here, Rapunzel is the one that is about to be killed, but Cassandra steps in and takes the hit. Oh no! I'm picturing it all now. I'm not ready. But number 4, perhaps, you know, something is about to collapse on them, or maybe there's a giant explosion and Cassandra decides to go ahead and shield everyone from the blast, pushing them all aside so Cassandra will take the full-fledged hit. And ooh, I'm not ready. This is depressing me the more I think about it. But also what I think could possibly happen is that, you know, seeing as how this is Disney and we usually have that Disney magic, maybe Cassandra will end up sacrificing herself and Rapunzel will of course be the one to go ahead and revive her. Maybe, I don't know, she has like one little bit of Sundrop power inside of her. Like, you know, the title is called, I forget what it's actually, it's like est in you, but it means more if in you. So maybe the power within Rapunzel or plot can actually go ahead and bring Cassandra back to life. But moving on, theory number 4 could be more of a surprise ending, and this is one I think that could be really cool. Cassandra sacrifices herself to seal Zantari, trapping her along with Zantari in another dimension. So we are just kind of left guessing, like, you know, what happened to Cassandra. But right at the very end of the episode, we actually see Cassandra along the distance, implying that she was able to escape, or, you know, she survived whatever happened and possibly walked towards the kingdom the day of the wedding to go ahead and surprise Rapunzel. Yo, this is just me fan writing over here. Or theory number 5, and this is me really thinking outside the box over here. Maybe Cassandra will be like the new queen of the Moonstone or something like that. Like, you know, in the sense that she is good. Because I can't help but notice on Tiri's little design over here with the little tiara thing on top. Maybe she's gonna go on a journey to actually make sure that there's no possible way that Zantiri can make a return. But guys, that is basically gonna be it for me. You know, when it comes to this show, literally anything could happen. But seeing as how this is Disney, I'm gonna be crossing my fingers hoping that Cassandra will be okay. It's not like Cassandra's a mom. If Cassandra was a mom, then I'd be a little bit concerned, because we all know how parents get treated when it comes to Disney. But you know, I've grown to really be attached to Cassandra, so I'm just hoping everything really works out. But I'm still gonna have a box of tissues with me just in case. So guys, what I want to know in the comment section below is, hey, what are your thoughts on Cassandra's fate? Do you think she will redeem herself? Will she make the sacrifice play? So guys, leave all your thoughts and theories in the comment section below. And if you like the video, make sure to give it a big, massive thumbs up, as that helps me and the channel out quite a lot. So until next time, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say, bye, pal. We'll see you soon.